Let's move on to our third main topic today. And our third main topic today gets submitted to us by Mitch Caulfield, who writes, "Hey, John and crew. Happy birthday week, Kris." Yes, it is her birthday week. What does she call it? Chrisonica is what she calls it. Yeah, the 8 days of lit.
The Festival of Lit.
The Festival of Lit. That's it. I was excited to see a possible confirmation for the character Carnage for Venom 2. I was blown away from the Tom Hardy and of his counterpart, the interaction between the two, and overall storyline. I am ready for Carnage. What are your thoughts? Thank you, and have a great day. And yes, sir. I'm pumped for Carnage. Now, why is he saying, wait a minute, what's this? When did he get confirmed for this? What's going on? How is this confirmed? Well, 9-time Academy Award nominated cinematographer Robert Richardson, who also, by the way, won the Academy Award 3 times. He's one of the most celebrated cinematographers in the world right now. He hit the news the other week when he agreed to come on and be the cinematographer for Venom. Anyway, he was being interviewed and he was asked about, you know, why he chose, with this guy who's been working with nothing but Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino over the while, what made him want to come in and do a Venom? And this is where he slipped some information. He said this: "I was looking forward to entering into that arena," talking about superhero movies. "I was looking forward to entering into that arena with Batman years ago with Ben Affleck. I thought, well, this is something I haven't done that I would love to try to do. And then Andy Serkis, who I worked with on Breathe," that's Andy Serkis's movie that I did with Andrew Garfield, which most people didn't see, and it's actually really quite good. Anyway, I just worked with him on Breathe, gave me a call a month ago and said that he was up for this and would I be willing. I'd seen Venom. I watched it again. And then they sent me a script and I felt like, yeah, I would say yes anyway to Andy just because I would say yes to Andy. But I also think it's I think it's unexplored yet, and it's going to explode. And this film, I think, will help it explode because you have a remarkable central character with Venom, but now you've got Woody Harrelson. So it's that, first of all, I thought the first part of this comment was great. Hearing a 9-time Academy Award nominee, 3-time winner. He's recently, he's done Hateful Eight, Django Unchained, Hugo, Scorsese. I think he just did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well.
Yes, he did.
And now he's going over to do Venom. Then he decides to do Venom. And hearing him talk about all this, reading the script, that's exciting in and of itself. But the point in question that everybody's talking about is that he's basically, it seemed, having read the script, and now you got Woody Harrelson. Now, look, they did talk about the Woody Harrelson part we saw Woody Harrelson pop up in the post-credit scene of the first Venom, in a scene that got everybody excited that I quite frankly thought was a pretty bad scene. There's gonna be carnage. It's like, oh, I tell you what, here's a hammer. Why don't you just hit the audience over the head with it? You know, so I thought it was a little too blatant. But just the fact that you had him there, Cletus there, talking and mentioning carnage, you got everybody excited. So I think there was obviously, at least to some degree, at least a little bit of a guess that we would probably see Carnage in this movie. But now it seems to be verified, confirmed. We got Woody Harrelson. He's going to be Carnage, obviously. That's going to be the villain of the film. And I think that it's exciting. Combine that with the fact that we got Andy Serkis directing. Combine that with the fact that we got Robert Richardson as the cinematographer on it. The screenwriting has gone really well. Tom Hardy was involved with that as well. Tom Hardy's coming back. This is shaping up to be really good. I adored the first Venom. I had such fun with it. It was a huge success, made well over $800 million. I think this sounds good. I think people are going to be excited about this. Rob, you're hearing about this, the confirmation of him coming back. You're hearing about what he's talking about the script. What's your reaction to this?
Well, first of all, the thing that gets me excited about movies usually is the talent involved. And the thing about this particular group of people, Robbie Richardson, and also, like, I don't know him, Robert Richardson.
You know, when you're playing golf, you call him Robbie.
And Woody Harrelson and Andy Serkis have all worked together in a pretty, the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War of the Planet of the Apes. Woody Harrelson's character obviously worked very closely with Andy Serkis as actors. So Andy Serkis really knows what he's getting into with Woody Harrelson. And having worked together with Robert Richardson as a cinematographer, I think that means that we're going to get something pretty great. Now, I won't go so far as to call it the Dark Knight of the Venom franchise, but I think
it's only one other film. It could be.
when you have this kind of talent that already has this comfort level working together, yeah, I think it always elevates what's going on because you already have a respect. Andy Serkis and Woody Harrelson. I mean, to be Carnage, however they're going to play that character, Carnage is always more way over the top than even Venom. But I think Andy Serkis will figure out a way to make it darker and maybe more evil. The Carnage in the comics right now is being handled very, very well, and I'm really excited for this. I mean, knowing that. This is when I read that Robert Richardson was signed on. I'm like, really? What?
Yeah, that's huge.
Then I went in and I'd forgotten he had worked on Breathe, and to have this kind of, I mean, for nothing else, it's going to be one of the best looking superhero movies ever made. I can't wait.
Aaron, you're hearing about this. What's your reaction to it?
I'm thrilled. My favorite Woody Harrelson character is Mickey Knox from
Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. It is my second favorite movie behind Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I know.
Wow.
Those two.
What does that say about you?
Maybe those twins you were talking about are all right in here. So I am thrilled about this. I think that what Robert was saying, I completely concur with. When you have actors who have worked or a team that has worked together before in some regard, there's a natural shorthand. So a lot of how far can I push you? What are you willing to do? How honest can I be with you? All of that stuff is just out the window. And then they can go straight into, you don't have to worry about teaching someone how to bake a cake. You just start throwing ingredients together and trying new things, making it exciting. Also, clearly, Andy Serkis is the guy everybody wants to work with. The fact that Robert Richardson would say, I would say yes to Andy just because it's Andy, and he's as accomplished as he is, really says so much about Andy Serkis and the relationships that he's built over the course of his career, which is pretty astounding. And I'm really excited to see Woody Harrelson. The clip of him, he's in prison.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that they're going to explore because in real life, his father was in prison.
Yeah,
in Huntsville, Texas, where I'm from. That was our big thing. We're like, Woody Harrelson's dad is here. And we're like, he's not staying at the local hotel. He's in the prison.
By the way, as an aside, Robert Richardson shot Natural Born Killers.
Oh.
Because he used to work, and Natural Born Killers they use all different kinds of film.
All connected.
All different kinds of film formats.
Yes.
I mean, Natural Born Killers is an unbelievably innovative film in terms of how it was shot because Robert Richardson worked with Oliver Stone on movies like that and JFK. So if they could bring some of that Natural Born Killers vibe to what they're doing with Carnage, man, that's going to be dope.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be great.
As a quick thing, we were throwing around numbers, 9-time. These are the films these are just the ones he was nominated for. Okay, these are just the ones that he was nominated for Academy Awards for. Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, JFK, which he won the Academy Award for, Snow Falling on Cedars, The Aviator, which he won the Academy Award for, Inglourious Bastards, Hugo, which he won the Academy Award for, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight. These are just, and these are just the ones he was nominated for. I mean, it is crazy. Question here is, guys, what do you think about this notion? Are you at all not surprised? It's like, yeah, we just kind of assumed it was going to be him because of the post-credit scene. Is it still a little bit of surprise? Is it just nice to hear some confirmation that Woody Harrelson is back? What do you guys think about all that? Does it increase your excitement for Venom 2? Jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right.